Yo, what's good, y'all? Let's start off with this. The good things, the things that we know are going to be good in the game, or at least solid. And this is DenkOps review. I know everybody knows who this is, but I wanted to hear him talk about the MyGM and modes like that. But he started off with the good. We know what that is. We know the graphics and the environment is going to be great. 2K really has evolved in that manner. So the rings are going to look good. The atmosphere is going to look good. And that's a big thing to me. That is huge. And I always praise 2K for that. That's the reason sometimes I'll put up with BS because I'll look at the atmosphere and I'll be like, dang, this looks amazing. The gameplay. We know the gameplay is going to be technically sound. It's going to be solid. He says the controls are a little much, which I figure, but it's still solid. It's still good. Okay. So the gameplay, the graphics, the environment, we know stuff like the controls, we know stuff like that is at least going to be solid. Because I think once you do get a grasp of the controls, it's going to be solid. I don't want y'all to call me biased. I don't want y'all to say I'm just complaining. So I'm going to give you my actual opinion. Now, this is not me just saying this so y'all can shut up. No, these are actually things that I think are going to be good with the game. I'm never going to lie. But these are the things that I actually think are going to be good. Now, let's get into MyGM. This is where he starts it. I have not watched it.
Which, after these last couple of years, I'll take what I can get. Let's talk about MyGM.
That's farthest as I got. Let's talk about MyGM. Then I'll pause it and press record.
The mode that could have been. The drafting is cool. The layout is cool. There's some sweet mechanics to it. Like the power-up cards are cool. But then you go to make your show, which is kind of the purpose of the whole thing.
The whole purpose of it. The whole purpose of it. The purpose of the game is not to fucking draft or power cards or all this shit. That all is a piece of the main objective, which is to make the coolest, best show possible. And y'all had a year off. So I don't want to hear about what you may put in the game later. I don't want to hear about what you may put in the game next year or the year after that. We're always talking about next year's game. How about we stand up and demand that they do it this year since they took a year off?
It's like, okay, here you choose from like 2 match types. And here's 1 title. Oh, and you can't go longer than a year.
2 match types, 1 title.
Or and
let me rewind.
It's like, okay, here you choose from like 2 match types. And here's 1 title. Oh, and you can't go longer than a year. Or use your own shows. Or and look.
You can't go longer than a year or you. This is what I was talking about. And y'all was saying, oh, you didn't play it yet. Oh, you didn't. This is the information they're letting out. They're saying, look, the game is not going to have this. It's going to be missing this. It's going to be missing this. It's going to be missing this. This is bare bones. This is not what we call simplified. This is what we call bare bones. This is what we call deficient. Simplistic would have been like, okay, we're going to add everything that's like normal. You can fight for all the titles. You can make your matches. You can do this. But besides that type of stuff, besides the stuff that was in 2007, we haven't added anything new. We're still working on that. That's what simplistic is.
I know people are going to say, hey, look, just be happy they added it. Just be happy they added it.
Those people are
insane.
insane.
And that's cute and all. But it's definitely lacking some features that could.
Be happy they added it. Be happy they added it. Just be happy they added it. It don't even have to be good. What type of shit is that? Just be happy they added it. Your dad comes in the house and takes a hot cigarette and sticks it in your eye and say, son, I hate you. And you say, Dad, why would you do that? Just be glad I came home. You said you wanted me to come home. Just be glad I came home. What?
Make it really, really good. It's a good bare bones groundwork for future installments. Where have I heard that one before? It's not a bad.
Exactly. Future installments. Where have I heard that before? They say that over and over again.
Mode. Like it's not a bad mode. You can't get a whole lot out of it.
That means it's a bad mode. We cannot take a break with these people. If it's bad, just say it's bad. That means it's a bad mode. That means it's a bad mode. I'm sorry. You only can make 3 matches. You only can choose between a couple match types. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's a bad mode. 1 title, that's a bad mode. When it's missing the bare bones, that's bad. Now, if it doesn't add anything extra, now you can say, oh, it's not a bad mode. But if they're missing their bare bone stuff, come on, man.
It doesn't have a lot of depth. So my GM, good start, needs more. My rise /
Not a good start. Not a good start at all. Not a good start at all. Not a good start. What's good about the start? From what you just explained, and from what all we know that's going to be missing, like he said, 1 title, you can only choose between like 2 match types. You only have 3 matches. A bunch of deficiencies in there he didn't even list. Not to try to say he's hiding them, but it's a bunch of deficiencies he didn't even fucking list. Let's go back. No. Let's go back.
My careers. Oh, like making some. And it's like, okay, here, layout is cool. There's some sweet mechanics to it, like the power-up cards are cool. But then you go to make your show, which is
the whole point. Now remember, he said it's not a bad mode, but he just mentioned the whole point is to make the show.
Kind of the purpose of the whole thing. And it's like, okay, here, you choose from like 2 match types. And here's 1 title. Oh, and you can't go longer than a year.
2 match types, 1 title. You can't go longer than a year. Like I said, you only can have 3 matches for a show or 5. No titles, no mid-card titles, none of that. You can't go longer. You can't go longer than a year. My GM is supposed to be a mode for the long haul. That's the whole point of it. It's supposed to be for the long haul. Nobody wants to play my GM for a year. I'll just fucking play season mode. I don't even know if they got a season mode. Yeah, I'm getting into the 2K sports side, football, basketball, old football games, rather. Basketball, We rather play if I wanted to play it 1 year, I just play season mode. I don't have to play a year, just start over.
Or use your own shows. And it's like, okay, here,
He said,
you choose
what?
from like 2 match types. And here's 1 title. Oh, and you can't go longer than a year. Or use your own shows. And look, I know people are going to say, hey,
or use your own shows, or like, come on.
Just be happy they added it. Just be happy they added it. And that's cute and all. But it's definitely lacking some features that could make it really, really good. It's
lacking features that can make it really, really basic. Let's not act like them adding mid-card titles would make this amazing. Them adding more than 3 matches and more than just a couple match types would make it amazing. That would make it a start. This is not a start.
good, bare bones ground have a lot of depth. So my GM, good start. Needs more.
Not
my rise / my career story mode, whatever. I don't know yet because I didn't start playing that yet. I'm gonna start recording that right after I finish this video. And if you want to, of course, stay up to date on the adventures of Chris Danger, you gotta make sure you're subscribed to the channel, turn those notifications on so you don't miss those videos. That starts tomorrow. It's about to go down. I'm actually really excited for that. Universe mode. Let's just get that out of the way. Nothing. I got nothing. It's the same. It's the same thing.
What did I tell y'all about my NBA? Now I'm gonna play this and break down every mode, also, obviously, so I can give you guys a review. I know people that listen to me. But what did I say about my NBA? I said this is just like my NBA. They give you the ability to do a lot of stuff, but the community says, okay, hey, we've been quiet for some years now. We would like some things added. Just because you've given us the ability to do a lot of things doesn't mean that we don't want things added to the game. And there doesn't mean there are a lot of little annoying problems that you need to fix. The universe community is the same way.
Combine the modes. Just combine universe and GM into one crazy ass mode. right? Where you could draft and there's like a budget.
And that's what they do. And that's what they actually do in 2K. That's what they actually do in 2K. It's all my NBA, and you can make that determination. I mean, you can toggle it on and off. Like, I could play my NBA, but I can say, hey, I just want to be a GM, and I only want to be able to make this. You can set your restrictions yourself. You can set your budget yourself. You can do all that yourself. You can turn it off and on. You still have complete control, even with the restrictions you want to give yourself. That would be a great idea.
Shows, and you can compete against other shows, but you still have like the cutscenes and the rivalries and all that shit from Universe Mode. Just take the best features of both, put them in one. Bob's your uncle.
Yep.
Bertha's your auntie. But none of that helps us right now. So, moving on. My faction. I have been longing for
the setup mode. I know the setup mode.
Madden Ultimate Team / like NBA 2K My Team type thing in a wrestling game since the day before forever. If you've seen me play Madden,
why would you be longing for? Okay, hey yo, DenkOps, you keep going. I'm cutting this fucking video off. You've been okay. Just keep going, Chris.
Or 2K in those games. I do enjoy the packs. I like the pack openings. I know. I shouldn't. I can't help it. Stop judging me. So my faction.
It's not about judging you, bro. It's about you saying you like to. Why you like you? So you like to. And now your audience is gonna say, "Oh, it's okay for he." You do realize that that's why Madden has been lacking in every other area, right? You do realize that that's why 2K has been lacking in every other area, right? Because they just want to milk people for money. And this is offline this year, but that's just because it's an introduction. That's because it's an intro. If you don't think they're going to monetize the hell out of this, take it online, get you addicted to, you're crazy. It would not be 2K if they didn't. You wrestling community people, stop thinking you in a... No. You are part of the 2K community, and you play wrestling games. And 2K is going to be on bullshit no matter what game they make. So stop thinking you're in some type of group that's different than every other, and 2K is not going to do this to your game. Yes, they are.
Kind of has that same vibe, you know, collect your shit, do your stuff. And then it's offline. Offline only. Can't play online.
I'm making such quick cash doing this side hustle. How? I'm a dasher. Signing up was super easy.
And I'm honestly kind of extra salty because I opened the mode up and started looking through the screens and stuff, and I was like, damn, this actually looks kind of cool. I kind of like this. Then you're offering VC for like the same prices as the NBA 2K VC for some offline stuff. Are you okay? Like the mode is cool. I think the mode is cool.
So you're saying you're extra salty. So you mad because they don't have okay, I'm done with this video. You're mad because they don't have a pay to win mode in the game. He said, and it's offline only. And you're charging for the VC. So you're mad that they don't have a pay to win mode in the game. Man, boy. I'm glad I can't be nobody but me.
If it was like a competitive online type thing, oh man. I'm gonna say it again though, like good start, good foundation.
If it's a competitive online thing, that would make it pay to win because you can buy and open packs. And the people who don't have the money or don't want to spend the money, they have to take a while to earn it when you can just buy it. That's not good, man. Dude, what are you smoking, bruh? That's not good. I'm done with listening to this because we
just lacking the depth, you know? You starting to see a theme here? Oh, also going back to universe mode for a second.
What he just said just pissed me off, bro. Like, you're fucking mad because it's not a pay to win. Like, what? And this is why. This is what 2K needs. They need people with this big of an audience to say that, so that their brain dead fans can get. Let me stop being disrespectful, Chris. So that fans who all they do is agree with them can get behind them, and they can say, "See, they want the mode to be monetized. They want it to be pay to win. They want it to. So let's do it."
Star mode, universe mode thing. That's a miss. You have to like play as the person for every match. You can't simulate. You can't like choose when you start. You can't quickly scrub through things. It's honestly kind of a chore. It really is. It sounded like something like this would be perfect for like some of the videos that we've done before. But aside from keeping that win-loss record on your screen, it really doesn't do anything that universe mode can't do. So I don't know.
So arenas. They can add anything new.
Where are the arenas at? There's one WrestleMania arena. Maybe more to unlock in like showcase and stuff. That's weird. Like, yeah, people can make arenas and shit, but like, stop taking stuff out. What else did they take out? Advanced entrances. Now I got to give danger.
So now we know. Now we know. It's not a. I heard somebody in my comments say, "Oh, watch when the game comes out and the advanced entrances are in the game." He already played it. He said they took it out. He literally played it. He said they're not in the game. Let's listen to it again for that person and a couple other people.
Some other jabroni. Make arenas and shit, but like, stop taking stuff out. What else did they take out? Advanced entrances.
What else they take out? Advanced entrances. So don't say people in the comment section are lying. Don't say I'm a liar.
Now I got to give danger. Some other jabronis. Full entrance. Can't change the lights or the power. Am I a joke to you? On a positive note, though, they did say they removed it because it was causing like a lot of bugs and crashes.
That's not on a positive note. That's not on a positive note. That's a lie. That's the biggest crock of shit in the world. We didn't add it because it caused too many It's been in a game before. You say we were too lazy to figure out why it was adding glitches, why adding this was making glitches, so we just took it out completely rather than put the effort in, even though we took a fucking year off. We took a fucking year off, and in that year, we can't figure out how to put advanced entrances in the game without making the game glitch up. That's not a good thing.
In the game. So... all right. If that's true, not the worst sacrifice in the world.
It is the worst sacrifice in the world because it's not true. Don't take features out. Don't make us suffer because you're saying you're too lazy to do your fucking job. But I still got to pay $70.
So whatever. No new match types for the...
no new match types.
Man. I'm not even gonna get loud about it anymore. I used to yell and scream and shout about it. I can't anymore. I'm just disappointed. Just one match type. Just one. Just a referee. Just let me be a referee. 1, 2, 3. Count the pins. Count the stuff. I'm not. Nope. 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 I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna. Showcase mode. I haven't played that yet, but I'm sure it's fine. Honestly, like it's
that's always
mode.
fun.
I'm not a big showcase guy to begin with. I know there's some really big matches that are probably missing from there, but
yep,
you know, those are probably reasons out of a lot of people's control. Showcase mode is what it is. Some people love it. Some people...
it's not out of that. You know what? I'm quitting. I'm rage quitting this video because this isn't... DenkOps, I love you and I'm gonna watch you. I ain't even gonna cap. But bro, some of the stuff you said was you're doing good because you're telling the truth. But what you said about my faction, and then you should have straight up told them, look, that's a bunch of bullshit. You know for a fact that they can add advanced entrances in the game and make sure it doesn't glitch. It's $1 billion fucking company. And they took a year. I'm done.